What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and the free Sato movement is real, okay? It's real and it's alive, it's well, and Twitter, DC Family, Wizards Twitter, is leading the charge. They want to see Satoranksy on the floor having more minutes. The case for freeing Sato as, letting him be the starting point guard in John Wall's absence and the backup point guard when he comes back is real. Like, that's what the people want to see. So, Tomas Satoranksy he started playing for the Wizards last year, 2016, but he was drafted by the Washington Wizards in 2012 with the 32nd overall pick. He actually stayed with his team in Barcelona, and he started his professional career in 2007 with a team in Prague, the part of Czech Republic that he's from. He's from the Czech Republic. Shout out the Czech Republic. Yeah, so he played for teams in Spain since 2009, and then in 2016 they signed him to a 3-year deal. So we have Satoranksy to the end of next year, and the people want Satoranksy to start over Tim Frazier. Right now, Satoranksy is. Right now, Satoranksy. People are in the comments. Sorry. Right now, Satoranksy is. He has played great in the past 3 games, the game against Philadelphia 76ers, the Detroit Pistons, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. He scored his career high tonight, 17 points against the Detroit Pistons. He had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He was doing a great job pushing the pace. He's a tall point guard, so he presents a lot of problems for smaller point guards, and he can play shooting guard as well, but I personally prefer him at the point guard position. To me, he's more of a natural point guard. He plays better that way, but he's been playing with a lot of confidence lately. He has scored 40 points in his last, let me see. Did I do my math? Oh man, oh man. I didn't do my math. I didn't do my math. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, he scored 40 points in his last 3 games. He scored 14 of 20. He shot 14 of 22, sorry. And that's 63.6% field goal for this season. He's been making his free throws. He shot 2 key three-pointers in the game back to back to help us keep our lead and win. Let me see. Yeah, the defense has really started to respect him a lot more now, because at first they didn't. Like, they would just act like he wasn't even there in the game because they knew he wasn't going to shoot. Last season he was playing with zero confidence, but it's been a complete 180 this season. He's been playing with a lot of confidence, which I'm really happy about. I always liked that Satoranksy was a big point guard. Last year you could see the fear in his eyes. Like, you could see it on him. Like, the coaches weren't really playing him like that, but he has flourished under this opportunity with John Wall being out. He's flourished. A lot of people want him to start over Tim Frazier. He scored 6, 6, and 5. He played for 24 minutes. That was tonight. And then he had 4, 3, and 3. He played for 19 minutes against the Sixers, and he played 2. Was it the Sixers? I think it was the Timberwolves. And then 2, 4, and 1 in 16 minutes against the Timberwolves. He only played 16 minutes. He wasn't even out there in the fourth quarter at all. Satoranksy ran the fourth quarter. Sato has been playing a lot more minutes than him, except for tonight. Like, tonight, he played 24 minutes, and Sato played 23 minutes and scored his career. Was it 23 minutes tonight? Yeah, 23 minutes tonight, and scored his career high of 17 points. He played 29 minutes. He had 12 points, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds in the other previous 2 games. He also had 7 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds in 22 minutes in the other game. So he's been playing really well this season, and I want to know what you guys think. Like, is the case for free Sato real? Like, do you guys want to see Sato out there playing and getting minutes? Like, do you want him to start over Tim Frazier and John Wall's absence? Do you want him to be the main backup point guard this season? Do you think that he's gained your confidence enough? Yeah, Sato played for 22 minutes. He had 7.6 assists and 5 rebounds in the game against the Timberwolves. That's what it was. And then the 12, 8, and 2 game was the game against the Sixers, which he played the entire fourth quarter. The other guy, Tim Frazier, didn't play at all. Like, how do you guys feel? I think that Tim Frazier shouldn't lose. Okay, when John Wall comes back, I think it should go. I think they should both get time. Okay, right now I feel like they should both get time. I don't think the time should be split evenly. I think that Tim Frazier is small, but he can hustle and he plays great defensively. He shoots. He's shooting a lot better. He's playing with more confidence. Excuse me. He's playing with more confidence. I think that Tim Frazier should play still. He should still play. They should split the time. They shouldn't split it evenly. It should be like 34. It should be like 30 and 18. I think that's pretty good for right now while John Wall's out. And then when John Wall comes back, I think it's just gonna depend on who they're playing against. Like, what's the matchup? It's gonna depend on like if it's a bigger point guard, Sato. If it's a smaller point guard, you can put Tim Frazier on him, but you can also put Sato on him depending on what's going on, who's on the floor, like how big, if they're going big or they're going small with their lineups. So I don't think that Tim Frazier should be kicked completely out of the rotation when John Wall comes back. I feel like right now that Satoranksy deserves more minutes because he's been playing a lot better. Tim Frazier does push the pace, but so does Satoranksy, and he's been getting more assists. He also has gotten 20 assists while he's been out there and zero turnovers. I think it's 22 assists now and zero turnovers. They had no turnovers. Tim Frazier has been turning the ball over, especially with those wild passes and getting his pocket pick because he's small. But most of those wild passes that he's been throwing out to the audience, basically, because nobody's getting them. And I think that Sato is better with taking care of the ball, and Tim Frazier is better at handling, like with his handles and handling the ball. But they both play really well. They both push the pace and keep the pace up. They've both been great backups this season. I know that Sato's numbers are better than Tim's. I'm really happy for Satoranksy because I feel like all he ever really needed was an opportunity. There was this one game where he scored 10 and 10. He didn't even know he scored 10 and 10. And he scored 10 and 10. Like, he had his first double-double. That was last season. Last season, they had asked John Wall, they were like, do you think that Kelly Oubre should have got invited to the dunk contest? And he was like, no. I feel like Tomas Satoranksy should have got invited to the dunk contest. Tomas Satoranksy is tall. He's athletic, very athletic. If you ever notice, he kind of like runs on his toes. His feet don't ever really touch the floor all the way. Like, he's very fast. Let's see. Yeah, so he can dunk really well. He's fast. Like, he's very athletic. I think there's a case for him to get more minutes, most definitely. Definitely a case. What do you guys think? Free Sato, or you think we should keep Tim Frazier in the starting lineup? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Peace, guys. It's your girl,